We're so close to being done. Let's get the strap on the bag. So we already have it made, and the bag is really almost finished except for this. So it's getting exciting here. Basically, we're going to take one end of the strap and put it through one of the rectangular rings, and I'm going to fold it back about 1 inch and pin it into place. And then I'm going to take the other end and put it through the other side, and just make sure you're not twisting the strap. And we're going to fold it back about the same. Okay, and then I'm going to take this over to the machine, and I'm going to just stitch across right where my top stitching is from before when I finished the end of the strap. And we're just going to sew through all the layers there and secure that. Okay, so now we have our strap on. I'll trim some of these threads. And if you'd like, this could be done. You could just call it done, and it looks great. But if you'd like to add just a little bit of extra hardware, I was going to try putting some rivets on here. So I think that's a good skill to have and something fun to experiment with. And I think it gives a little professional look to the bag. So let's work on some rivets. So, of course they're decorative, but they also add a little strength. So what we're gonna do here is get our rivets together. So what I'm using are double capped rivets, which means after they're attached, they're gonna look the same on both sides. So they're gonna have the nice cap finish instead of like a little ring or something like that. And I've picked silver to match my other hardware. And then I have this, which is called an anvil. And then this is a rivet setter. So this is like just a little bar with an indent on it. And both this and this have this dent in it so that hopefully your rivet caps will stay nice and round and not get flattened when you hammer them. So the first thing you need to do is make a hole in the beautiful thing that you just finished, which is a little nerve-wracking. I'm just gonna eyeball this and find sort of the center of that overlap of the strap. And you can use a couple different things here to make this hole. If you have a stiletto or just a sharp pair of scissors like this, you can just poke a hole straight through to the other side. And then you can take the rivet that's got the shank on it and poke that through, hopefully. And then you see it coming out the other side, and then you're going to put this cap on it, and you'll feel a little click there, but it's still wobbly and it's not tight. So that's just kind of holding the cap on until you get it set. So I'm going to lay it on top of the little anvil, and then I'm using the concave part of the setter and putting that on top. And then you're going to want to use some kind of mallet, or if you don't have a mallet, you can use a hammer, but you might want to just protect the end so you're not just smashing metal against metal. So you're going to give this a good whack, or two, and then you'll be able to feel this, that it's compressed a little bit and that it's actually not wobbly anymore, and it's fixed there. So that's one. And then I'm going to do one down here too. So I'll just eyeball the center. And use my scissors again. And then put the cap on. Snap it in there. The setter on there. Good. And then we have the side to do. So now you have the strap with some extra little bling, and your bag is all done.